Hey girlies, it's Tammy. Welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, we're going to be doing a full face testing new makeup. I have already put my foundation on because I'm going to be testing the NYX Born to Glow concealer and I don't have a new foundation to test. I thought I might as well just go ahead and use the Born This Way foundation, which I have used before in previous videos. I feel like it was in a previous full face testing video, but it is medium coverage. It is a radiant finish, natural finish, which is not usually what I go for. To be honest with you, I don't reach for this foundation much, but it is like a very fresh, I think if you have normal to dry skin, you will really enjoy this foundation. But for me, it's just, look how radiant it is, and like I haven't even started my day, so as it goes on through the day, it will just keep getting more oily on me because I have oily skin. So before we test the concealer, I am going to go ahead and do my eyeshadow because I like to do my eyeshadow first before concealer. So I did make a little purchase, guys, because they were having a sale, and I did say to you guys in a previous video that if this palette goes on sale for £50, I will grab it, because the original retail price is £68 and that's just too much for me to spend on a palette. And then it ended up going on sale for £47, and like someone tweeted me the link and I was just like, you lot are such bad influences on me. You're always telling me that I make you spend money, but you make me spend money too, girl. So this is what the palette looks like. How gorgeous. So we're gonna go ahead and use this today. I'm gonna start with priming with the ABH eye primer. I tried something different with my eyebrows today. I went a bit more straight than I usually do, and it looks fine when I'm like straight on, but as soon as I put my head down, I look very angry. I don't know, I'm trying new things with my brows because I don't want them to come down anymore. I want them to kind of go a bit straight. I don't know. I hope you guys are okay, by the way. I try not to mention everything going on in my videos just in case you are using my videos for an escape, because sometimes when I'm watching someone's YouTube video, I just want to like indulge into what they're talking about, and then they'll mention everything that's going on and I'm like, oh yeah, reality. Do you know what I mean? So if you do use my videos as an escape, that's why I don't mention it. But I hope you are all doing good and staying safe. So what color are we gonna start with? There's so many beautiful purples in here. I'm torn between this one and then this kind of more pinky toned. I think I'm gonna start with this one, which is called B4. I'm gonna start that on the outer edge. I think to avoid purples going patchy, you kind of need to blend it on rather than stamp it on. That is a nice kind of cool toned purple. Might mix in a little bit of that A3 shade, which is a bit more pinky toned, right on top of it. Yeah, that purple is really nice. It's not grabbing or sticking to any section. It's quite an easy purple to work with so far. Sometimes I wish I had more eyelid space. I know I have quite a lot, but some people I see their eyelid space is like this big and then they can just do these big blown out looks. Maybe that's why I keep trying to raise my eyebrow tail so I can have more space. Okay, so next I'm dipping into this hot pink here, which is A5. And this is going on the edge of the purple. With these eyeshadows, you just need the smallest amount and it does the job. So my camera wasn't recording, but I just added a tiny bit of the yellow, which is D1, this one here, just a little bit by the brow bone to help the pink kind of diffuse nicely. So I'm gonna go ahead and do it to this side as well. The yellow is really dusty, but yellows are always kind of dusty. Going back into the pink, gently, light pressure, diffusing that. So even though you can't really see the yellow like 100%, it just helps that gradient of pink blend into something. So now I'm gonna go ahead and cut the crease using the same ABH eye primer. Nowadays I like to look straight into the mirror to cut the crease because then I can see exactly where the crease is gonna be, and also it helps me get them even. Before I used to do it looking down, but now I like to kind of start like this, stamp the outline of where I want it, and then you can begin to fill out the lid. Okay, so what should I do on the lid? I think I'm going to start out by taking the A3 shade, this one here, and I'm going to use that to blend on the outer edge. There is so many gorgeous shimmers in here. I love the look of this one. It's like a blue with pink sparkles. I might do this one and then this one on the inner corner. That's gorgeous. It's like a bluish purple. Oh, I always forget to film TikToks. Don't know how people do the multitasking thing. They'll be filming YouTube, Insta and TikTok at the same time and I'm just like, how? I keep forgetting. The shimmers are a little bit crumbly. They do have a little bit of fallout, but the way they apply to the eyes is worth it. Like, it's totally fine if you do your eyes first. Okay, so this is the final look. I am super impressed with the shadows. I mean, it performs just like the other palettes, which I love. The shimmers are kind of hard pressed into the pan, but I feel like they still perform really well. They're not really kind of creamy and buttery. They are powdery and they do have fallout, but I feel like they still look beautiful on the eyes. Not the most foiled, reflective, wet looking shimmers I've ever tried, but still really, really good quality palette. And I'm super happy with this eye look, guys. What do you think? So let's just go ahead and move on to concealer now. I'm just going to remove the foundation from underneath my eyes because the fallout is serious. So I've just removed the foundation from underneath my eyes, and rather than applying more foundation, I'm just going to go in with the concealer that is my skin tone. Well, for the foundation I used the shade Nutmeg, but I have the concealer in the shade Cappuccino. It looks to be like a similar color. So this is a radiant concealer and it does have a sponge tip applicator. I'm just going to go ahead and squeeze that and apply that. So I can tell Cappuccino is darker than the foundation shade that I used, so Nutmeg would be the ideal shade for me. Even Nutmeg is slightly too dark for me at the moment because I haven't been leaving the house, of course, and I've got no like kind of tan. So I'm going in with the shade Warm Honey underneath my eyes, which is slightly lighter. And I'm going to apply that underneath the eyes. I know not everyone likes the sponge type of applicator because you kind of push through too much product and it can just get messy like the Maybelline one, but it doesn't bother me too much, to be honest. I can already tell how glowy this is, my god. Coverage is really, really nice though, guys. I feel like they look really nice together, like the foundation and the concealer together looks really nice. Of course, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I'm not a fan of the finish. It is very glowy for me. But if you are someone that doesn't produce like oil naturally on your face and you really want like a summertime glow, this is definitely very glowy, very radiant, dewy, all of those words. Still looks really nice on the skin. It does look like skin, even though it has high coverage. So I mean, if I had dry skin or if I had normal skin, I feel like I would really like this. But the oily skin girl in me is just like, if I look like this now, I can only imagine how I'm gonna look in a couple hours. So I don't have a new powder, so I'm just gonna go ahead and use this oldie but goodie. This is the Ben Nye Banana Powder. I haven't used this in ages, but yeah. I'm gonna take that on my sponge and just dab this in. So next I'm gonna move on to bronzer. I have a new bronzer to test. I picked up the Morphe Glamour Bronze. Yeah, Glamour Bronze Face and Body Bronzer in the shade Leader. They have loads of shades in this bronzer and it is like a huge bronzer. I can't remember how much I paid for this, but it will of course be linked down below if you are interested. It is massive. This is a massive bronzer, possibly the biggest bronzer I have. Happy with this shade, really nice and deep and dark, really warm tone. So let's go ahead and try it on my face. I don't know how pigmented it is, so I'm going to start with like a little bit and just, yeah, I can already see that. Dust it on the perimeter of my face. I feel like it's a really good shade for me. I can see the warmth of the bronzer already. I'm really happy with that, and I love that more brands are coming out with bronzers for darker skin. I feel like my collection is growing, and I really like that because before I had like 2 bronzers and they weren't really bronzers, they were face powders. So I love that more brands are coming out with like actual bronzers and they're darker, deeper. So this added gorgeous warmth, like a sun-kissed glow to my face. It's like the perfect color for me. Okay, so I have some cheek products from Revolution here. I have 2 of their reloaded blushes which look like this. I think I might go with this one, you know, guys, or should I use this one? This one really drew me in. This is called Pop My Cherry. It's so bright and red, oh my god. And then I also have this one which is called Baked Peach, which looks like this. It's kind of like a rosy color. Which one would go? I feel like they both would go. I might do one on each cheek and then like use them both. I have tried this formula before, really nice blushes, but these are like 2 new shades that I picked up. I'm gonna start with the Pop My Cherry, super bright, definitely showing up on my skin tone, which is great. Yeah, that's a great shade on me, and I feel like it would show up on deeper skin than me as well because it is such a bright shade. I'm gonna go ahead and try the other one, which is Baked Peach, on this side of my face. Yeah, you can definitely see this one on my skin tone as well. It's a gorgeous shade. I like them both. They are very similar on my skin tone, so I don't feel like you need both. I'm gonna take the peach one across my nose as well. I also have this Revolution Pro Luster highlighter. This is one of their new highlighters. It's got like the rose design on the inside. Packaging is gorgeous. Got glitter, gold, really high-end type of feel to it. And then this is the inside. Look at this. Does this not look like something Laura Mercier would be selling? This looks so gorgeous. This is the shade Golden Rose. They do have a few other shades as well. I'm going to take a little highlighter brush, take a little bit of this, and we can try it down on my nose. So glowy. Okay, so this is adding like a wet look to the skin, but it is very glittery. It is like a glittery highlight. It's not one of my favorite formulas from Revolution, but it is very cute to look at. It's just very glittery on the face. Let's move on to lips. I bought this new set from Morphe. It's called the Out and a Pout. That's cute. This is the Caramel Nude Lip Trio. So in here you get a lip liner, lipstick, and a lip gloss, and I just love the colors of it, especially because the lip liner is deep and dark, which you guys know I love. So the lip liner is called Trendsetter. It's a really deep kind of brownish nude, which I love. And this is my first time trying a Morphe lip liner. Applies really nice. Yeah, that's nice. It doesn't drag on the lips. It's not dry. It's a really creamy pencil. That's how creamy it is as I rub my lips together. It just moves. He's nearly covered my whole lips. Really nice color as well. So I'm going to go in with the lipstick next, which is the shade Boo. And that looks like this. Gorgeous kind of caramel beigey nude. I'm going to apply that to the lips. That color is almost like concealer lips on me because it is like my perfect nude. I'm going to go ahead and top it with the gloss that also comes with it. Is the shade Chill. Not my favorite doe foot, but it is really glossy. That lip combo is stunning. I would use that every single day. Not sure if it goes with the eyes. I don't think it's bad actually. It looks fine. I am so happy with that lip combination. This is like my perfect nude. Like it just fits my skin tone really well. So I'm gonna finish up my lower lash line with the pink and the purple that I used in my crease. So this one and this one and this one. So I'm keeping the pinky purple kind of concentrated towards the beginning of my lower lash line. And then on the outer edge, I'm gonna take that darker purple. Now for my inner corner, I'm going to go into this gorgeous yellowy gold here called C2. Actually, I'm going to go for A1. It's this kind of pinky duochrome white colour. Yeah, that fits the look so much better. So I'm going to go ahead and throw my lashes on. These are the Kiss lashes in chiffon, and then I'll come back to you guys with the final look. Okay guys, so here we have the final look. What do you think? I am obsessed with these eyes and also this lip combo. So for the NYX Born to Glow range, I feel like if you have dry, normal, or even combination skin, you possibly would really enjoy this range. It has gorgeous coverage in terms of high, medium. It's a radiant natural finish, so if you do like a skin-like finish to your face or like a glowy, dewy finish, you would really enjoy this. But if you have oily skin like me, it's just not gonna last as long as some other foundations from the drugstore. This eyeshadow palette I am obsessed with. It was £47 well spent. I really like the color story in here. I said this before, but I really like the quality of these shadows as well. If you do catch this palette on sale, in my opinion, it's worth picking up. I wouldn't pay £68 for it because that's just too much for an eyeshadow palette in my opinion. But obviously if you're someone that buys a Natasha Denona, £68 is probably a good price for you. The Morphe products are definitely stand out for me. I will be using these in my everyday life. The lip combo is stunning. Like this is my everyday nude from now on. And the bronzer is absolutely gorgeous, perfect for my skin tone, really nice and big. It's gonna last me forever. I mean, it's gonna take me forever to get through this, so definitely recommend checking out these Morphe products and the Revolution products. As for the blushes, I definitely recommend for the price, £4. Gorgeous blushes. I can still see it on my face, so it hasn't faded too much, but you guys can see it's not overpowering like it was when I first applied it. Blushes are just always something, whether it's drugstore, high-end, it's always something that fades on me throughout the day. So but yeah, these are great blushes from Revolution. As for the highlighter, I feel like it looks gorgeous. It comes in gorgeous packaging, but the formula of it is just really glittery, really like it does look wet and nice and glowy on the skin, but as you get closer, if someone does come up, you can see little micro glitters on your face. So not my favorite, most skin-like subtle highlighter from Revolution, but look how gorgeous it is in the pan, guys. I mean, ooh. So if you are someone that kind of likes luxury packaging and luxury looking makeup at an affordable price, this would be great. It is a good highlighter, just not my favorite, you know what I mean? So that is everything, guys. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section. If you do have any of these products, let us know what your thoughts are down below. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Make sure you are subscribed, and I'll catch you guys in my next one. Take care. Bye.